Oh, man, I can't believe. Look at that stat line. That is just. Have you seen the stats? Jimmy G, thank you. You know, remember every night or before dinner prayer or anything like that, thank the Lord for Jimmy G. Oh, man. G went 10 for 12, 136 yards, 11.3 average, one TD, one unnecessary INT. Good Lord. He had a rating of 107. And then you look at Deshaun Watson. Wait a minute. Joe Webb was their quarterback of the day. I looked at the wrong name. Joe Webb went 10 of 19. 6.7 yards he averaged and 127 yards. Deshaun Watson was very effective, but he had a running game going along with him. He was 5 of 8, 73 yards, a 131.8 RTG. Oh, man. And then you look down at Nick Mullens. Nicky came in, he went 6 for 7, 87 yards, 12.4 average, INT 1. And that was uncalled for, Joe Williams. He had a 78.9 RTG. Poor CJ, he really suffered tonight. 10 of 17, 82 yards. Nick came in and beat him in 6-7 plays. His average was 4.8, 71.2. CJ really suffered tonight. McNichols had 28 yards. And Jeffrey Wilson came in, did a good job at the end. Joe Williams was a low man at 18 yards, 8 carries, second only to Jerry McNichols as far as carries go. And then, you know what? Let me look down here further. I need to know the passing yards, what happened to that. Marquise Goodwin, typical Marquise Goodwin. He caught 3 passes, 61 yards, 20.3 average. Oh, man. Victor Bolden had 1 reception today for 32 yards. Dante Pettis, 32 yards. Kyle Juice. All of our guys are in double digits, though, until you get down to the tight ends. But, yeah, Joe Williams ended up. Everybody had 14 yards or more. So, the 49ers didn't play poorly. As the defense is still questionable to me. I'm still worried about. I did not see a pass rush in the first quarter. That really weighs heavy on me. Although you didn't see a pass rush, but you did not see the 49ers getting scored upon, which is interesting, huh? I wonder how long that trend will wait, because last year you probably felt the same way. It was hard to be satisfied with the defense the 49ers were playing last year, but they never really bent all the way. The bent don't break thing really worked last year, but they should be better than that. Okay, when Solomon Thomas gets back, who else is getting back? Did we see a lot of Julian Taylor? There is a combination of players the 49ers have to figure out on defense that work the best. I was not impressed with the Tachu tonight. I don't know about you. Cassius Marsh, I don't remember seeing much of him. Eli Harold, of course, was invisible. Peter Talmapino came in. You noticed he was in the game right away. Woo. So we struggled. And in the ranks, it wasn't, for the guys coming up, they struggled. So, maybe the heat got to them all week long. And Sheldon Day had more tackles than anybody. He had 5 tackles, 3 solo. Fred Warner! Fred was actually, he made a couple of mistakes, but remember that fumble he recovered? He was alert. I like Fred for his first time this year. He's going to get a lot better. You can see there's so much more better he can do. Reuben Foster came in with 4 tackles. They were all solo. Antoine Exum. Hey, did you know that Antoine could hit like that? Antoine had 4 tackles. 3 of those were solo. And 2 of them knocked the bejesus. And Jimmie Ward actually made 3 plays. Kwaski T made 3. Chancellor James had 3 tackles. DJ Jones, Tavarius Moore, Greg Maben. Maben had a couple of tackles, solos. Everybody else was pretty much so-so. Wait, let me see Eli Harold. Eli Harold had 2 tackles in this game. Who was that really pissed me off? Who were we talking about? Oh, Tyvis. Let me see if I can see Tyvis anywhere in the stat sheet. Tyvis made 1 tackle tonight. I knew it was full. You know, Tyvus looked good in camp about 3 weeks ago, right? And I said, maybe Tyvus has grown. Maybe Tyvus is ready to contribute. Maybe last year he was just struggling with some things and he's got it all worked out. No, he doesn't. That's still Tyvus damn Powell. Okay. Tyvus helped secure that win. Flags going down the field. Tyvus. Time's up, bro. Hey, you know, I was going to the phone. It's getting late. Let me get the Rev on in here first. Rev, come on in here, man, and talk to me about this. What happened here? We look good in the first half.
Ronbo.
I know. I'm trying not to overreact.
Where do I start?
Oh, I know. Take your time.
Well, first of all, let me give a shout out to the Red and Gold, the faithful worldwide. Had a couple faithful on Facebook that streamed the game live so people can watch. That's much love. That's what we do. We stay in unity. We stay in love. You know what I'm saying? I like to see things like that. So shout out to the peeps that did that on social media, that you know, the people that did the game. Now, in the words of Steve Harvey.
I know he's going first.
Well, we done got that out the way. Where do I start? First off, I'm gonna go with the G man. Just to see his poise, that speaks so much volume. Coming out the game, accurate, reading the field, getting the ball where it needs to be. That's what I like. That shows this man is ready. I am suspect about the defense as well. It just we just don't have a good pass rush.
We don't.
And the corners. First off, I'm gonna say this and excuse my French, but fucking penalties killed us. Let's just call a spade right now. Penalties killed us, and it was stupidity penalties on top of that, and some BS. But what gets my attention is CJ Beathard. you mofo, you. You know what I mean? Like I just want to bitch man slap this dude because the offense looked so lethargic with him out there. The offensive line didn't make no kind of push to open lanes. Running backs are looking like, do I go left? Do I go right? Well, fuck it, I'll just fall down. Or I'll just take a loss. You know, CJ, he had one good play when he threw the Pettis. I said, oh, man, that ball looked good coming out of his hands. Oh gosh. He overthrew it. We got to have that consistency. Put his ass on the practice squad. Let him play a lot more with the practice squad. You know what I'm saying? We got to give a shout out to little Mully Mull. You know what I'm saying? Coming in the game, you know, with his little quick spurt. I like that. The kid got potential. It's preseason, fam. It's okay. We work the kinks out now. Get them out now. Get all the fuck ups, the kinks, the dumb shit. Get it out now, because come week 1, we got to be ready. Yeah. Jimmy G has literally shown us, faithful, please hear the Rev when I tell you, Jimmy G is that dude.
Yes.
He is that dude. I mean, the dude got ice in his veins. Like, you know what? All right, you want to blitz me? Okay, watch what I do. Tom Brady 2.0. So our defense just needs to get better, Ronbo.
At least a little bit. I agree.
They couldn't pass rush a damn fly right now.
And did you see Ejiofor? Some of us wanted to draft Ejiofor. I said, now, if you was going to get Ejiofor, who would you not have drafted? But in the first round, you need McGlinchey. You sure as hell need Dante Pettis. You need Fred Warner. And he wasn't going to go to the 4th round. I don't think Ejiofor was caught in the 4th round, but our 4th round pick is good too. Who's our 4th round pick? Was that Fred?
I thought it was Fred, I believe. I'm
It
not
might
quite
have been
sure.
Fred. We didn't have a third-round pick, did we? 2 third-round picks.
I don't think so.
There was a round we didn't have a
But we
pick.
just we our defense, man, like our defense. Right now, I'm gonna throw it out there. We need to make a push. If the Raiders want to get rid of Mac, go get his ass. Go get his ass.
Woo! You know
If
they thought
Mac
about it.
becomes available, if we got to trade up some shit, trade Armstead, trade Jimmie Ward, trade C.J. Beathard, give a draft pick and some fucking money. I don't care.
They don't want that, but they
Go
will
get
take a
him.
draft pick. You know what? We got to pay. You got to pay him whatever he wants. But what they'll do is, if they're going to make that deal, or 49ers have to give a second-round pick at least, and probably 2. I'd do it.
I mean,
because the second-round pick ain't going to be shit next year. We're not going to be losing all them games this
Nope.
year. So let them have that second-round pick.
Exactly. See, see, family, that's what I'm talking about. Do you hear, Do you hear, brother Ronbo?
That's got to be
Can I get a boom shakalaka?
Oh.
That defense pissed me off, but I give them the respect of saying, hey, if you're going to score on us, you got to fight it. You have to scrap to get in that end zone. So I'll give them that credit, but everything else as far as the defense, we got to clean it up, Ronbo. We got to clean it up.
Well, let me help
So
you.
I ain't going to hold you up.
Yeah, I just want to help you clean up real quick. Tyvis Powell, say goodbye to Tyvis Powell. And in fact, I'm hoping he's on the bus on the way home back to Cali. Let him be on that bus for about 34 hours. Tyvis has made me mad. You don't foul in the fourth quarter. You don't get a PI. Come on, Tyvis. Damn.
That's some Rashard Robinson shit. I was getting visions about that. I was like, oh God, he's doing Rashard Robinson. Lord jeez. Not the PI. Not the PI.
Anything
but yeah, shout out to the fam, the faithful, red and gold. We repped hard today. It was game day. Everybody be safe, be blessed, be happy. 49er football is coming. We got 2 more preseason games. Let's clean this shit up. Let's do the damn thing. Jimmy G, keep making that noise. Everybody keep repping that red and gold. That's what we do 24/7, 365.
Rev, I'm gonna look for you tomorrow, fam. All right, we're gonna go ahead and jump on Sunday too. All right, Rev is back.
For sure. I'll be there.
Rev. All right.
Woo!
Ric Flair it out. And we go to the area code is 609. You're in Lawrenceville, New Jersey. Come on in, East Coast. Yeah.
Hi, how you doing today?
I tell you, it's not good. What is your name?
I'm Joseph. I'm a huge 49er fan. Believe me.
Joseph.
I got a Steve Young jersey in my room that I hanged up. I'm ready to go, man.
Well, Joseph, we could have used.
I'm a big fan of you, Ronbo. I actually found you on after the Super Bowl because I live by a lot of Eagle fans, so I'm all alone.
Okay.
So
glad to have you,
I
fam.
just want to know. Yeah, I just want to say you're doing a great job, and I wish you won today, but it's preseason. I believe in Jimmy G. I believe in our offense, but our defense needs some work.
Ooh, lots of it.
Yeah.
Did you see Robert Saleh's face on the sideline? Every time Jimmie Ward ran by him, it looked like he was so pissed off. So they got some work to do.
God.
Saleh's not proud.
Yeah, we need some work to do. Oh, my gosh. So, but it's preseason. Take it game by game. I'm ready to go. I just need to order my Jimmy G jersey, and I'm like, let's do this.
Yeah. He's the real deal.
So, yes, he is. So I just want to say one thing. My manager is a Raiders fan, and me and him go at it all the time.
Good.
Yeah.
Raiders fan.
Yeah, and my father is a Giants fan, so I'm going to get him all alone. So, so that's it. So
well, at least you don't have a Hawks fan in your family.
Oh, no. God, no. Plus, I'm a Buffalo Eagle fan, so
right.
I hate the Plus, I hate the Dallas. I'm happy that we won the Dallas Cowboys last week. So
especially in the fashion we won.
I'm happy about that. That's it. I mean, So yeah, that's all I want to say. Thank you
All
so much,
right.
Wombo.
Hey,
I'll be
appreciate
definitely
you,
calling
Daniel.
during the season.
All right.
All right,
You have
have
a
a
good
nice
night.
day.
All
Bye.
right. And we go to area code is 843. You're in Mount Pleasant, SC. Hello, 843.
What's good, Ronbo?
It would be better, but it's not. It's preseason, but it's the way we lost. It's so annoying. But what is your name?
This is Tony.
Tony? Hey, Tony. Yeah, Tony.
Tony
Tony who?
Montana.
Tony Montana. There's no way I'm going to forget that. Tony.
No,
Tony, go ahead, man. Let it all
actually,
out.
this is my first time calling. This is my
Good.
first time calling, and I was
Appreciate
like,
you.
everybody, what's up, man.
Yeah. We came so
But
close.
yeah, I was kind of following the game a little bit, and everything was just kind of up and down for us. I mean, I know I was seeing you react to the Joe Webb situation. I know that was kind of messed up for us.
Oh,
Joe Webb
man.
beat us.
Webb. And he looked awful until that last minute. I said,
Yeah.
Webb ain't going to beat nobody, man. Make the defense sit down. Let him throw at anybody. He can't hit nobody. He comes out and throws nothing but strikes. And we didn't help any with the fouls.
The biggest problem I got is the damn that new flag that we got, the new penalty.
Oh,
I can't stand the helmet rule.
damn.
That's really killing us this year already.
Already. And the Houston Texans didn't get called one time for that, did they? Not once. Just us.
Yep. I really think that we should have brought in Nick Mullens a little earlier.
I knew somebody was going to say that. I knew it. I was trying not to pick on CJ, but you're so damn right. Tony should have brought Mullens in 5 minutes earlier. Okay. Woosa.
Last year, I'm glad Fred Taylor did this thing too. It's about time. A little bit of Fred Taylor. I'm sorry, Fred Warner. I'm sorry.
Fred Warner, yeah.
Fred Warner.
Yeah, Fred looked good tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah. He gonna be good. Wait a minute. I'm counting. Wait a minute. We had 15 penalties, Tony. 15 penalties for 140 yards enforced against the 49ers. Now that's a damn shame. As in Debbie's words, that's a damn shame. 140 yards. You ain't gonna win no games like that.
Yep. That would kill us all last year. Injuries and penalties.
Mm-hmm.
So we gotta do better than that.
Them PIs were uncalled for. I don't get that at all.
And then we dropped opportunities too. Dropping interceptions and everything.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, twice. Yeah, that I know of. If I look back, I'll probably see more than that. 2 INTs right there. Tavares missed one. And then the INT we did get, what they do? Again. Oh, push him in the back. What, man? What, I didn't do anything? 15 yards from the point of infraction. Oh, man. Mosley had a great return.
I feel a little bad. I also feel a little bad for Joe Williams too, because I don't know. It's kind of up and down for him. I mean, he already just now getting on the field, and he's still messing up.
But at least he didn't fumble. But he doesn't look as sharp as he did last year. And I was going to blame the offensive line, but did you see how Jeff Wilson came in and looked pretty good? Actually, and Jeremy McNichols can move the ball. I was really rooting for Joe.
Nichols gonna be a little sleeper. He might take Joe Williams' job. I don't know. If he don't show up next game, I don't know.
I know, right? I really like Williams. So I'm like everybody else, man. Williams is the people's champion, but the people's champion's got to come through.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, he has got to show up the football, man. You can't just come and say, "Oh, my name is Joe Williams," and that's it. I mean, he's showing proof every once in a while, but you got to be consistent. That's all we need on foot. We can get him. If we can get him and Breida and what's his name, McKinnon together, that's a stupid combo. I mean, that's unstoppable. You can get each of them 10 touches, and we'll be all right with that.
Yeah. I think next week, though, we're going to see some Alfred Morris. You know, it's going to be really crazy who they pick. That's September 1st. I tell you right now, fam, we're going to be crazy, like, trying to even call that shot. Because the 49ers going to hurt some feelings. Somebody's leaving that we ain't expecting to leave.
I'm glad you mentioned that because that situation with McKinnon, I hope that's not a serious situation because it happened so fast to me. It shocked me, too, that we picked him up right after he got hurt. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of tricky. I hope we ain't hiding anything, but you know what I'm saying? I hope he's not seriously hurt. Because that's just kind of up the blue for him to just pick him up already like that. I don't know.
McKinnon?
I just hope he hurt.
No, McKinnon,
Yeah.
McKinnon, well, he'll be back. He just strained a calf. They say he'll be back for game 1. So they're just going to take precautions, just like Solomon T. He ain't coming back for preseason. So anyway, Tony, we got to go. It's kind of short because it's late. I'm gonna look for. Come on back tomorrow if you get some time, will you? We'll do this Sunday.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for having me.
Thank you, Tony. Appreciate you, fam. Talk to you later.
All right.
Man.
All right. Take care.
You too. All right, and hey, I seen Wild Bill on the chat earlier. Wild Bill, come on in, man.
I didn't get to watch it. I had to listen to it. And what's the worst thing I had to do was I had to listen to it off the Texans radio.
Oh,
I couldn't find
aren't they awful? God, they're awful.
Yeah, and they were talking about how this was going to be an easy win for Houston and how we're nothing but a joke and this was going to be a walkover. And when he scored that last one, that last touchdown, he's like, Steve, we had nothing to worry about.
Oh.
We were gonna win this. They were talking mad trash. And when they won, I was so mad, man, I'm telling you.
I was listening to him on NFL Network. They questioned every call that was in their favor. And I said, y'all, I'm listening to Texas Network, and this is not nice. But that's okay. They know they escaped. And actually, Jimmy G cut them up. Then there was all guys on the chat, as you see them talking about, oh, relax, 49er fans. That's not even our first string. There was several first stringers out there. It's not our fault that J.J. Watt didn't want to play, or Whitney Marcellus and Jadeveon Clowney. They still got Ejiofor is just as bad. So get out of here with that.
We need to put CJ in the practice squad. He needs more practice. It's too soon for him to play. And I hope you don't start him next week. We need to actually put Mullens as our backup. I mean, I'm sorry, but if CJ is our backup, I'm going to be concerned. I'm not concerned about Garoppolo.
No.
If something happens to Garoppolo, our season's gone and we got CJ as backup. I'm sorry.
Well, you know what? Either one. Garoppolo can't go down. Did you see him in the first quarter? Garoppolo just needs a defense behind him. That dude will destroy any defense in the league. And he was going vanilla tonight, Bill. He wasn't even serious. They ran a few plays that I think they knew on their own. But that was pretty. Woo! God, he could read that field quick.
Yeah, we just need to patch our defense up to get it a lot more better. Get some pass rushers, and we'll be good. And actually work on Nick Mullens. So we'll be peachy after that. So I hope next week they put more play time for Mullens. And if they're going to cut Beathard, they need to do it now. From playing around. Let's give Mullens some play time. Beathard's trash right now. He needs more practice. If he's going to get good, he needs to get the practice if they're going to keep him. Or just cut the guy now.
Oh, man. I just don't know what to say about CJ. I look for him to be a lot better. He doesn't stand there and get killed anymore, and he made his decisions a little faster tonight, too. That's what was so bad. Because last week he was too slow in making decisions. This week he missed his targets and made some questionable decisions. Anyway.
We're going to keep him and he needs to practice. So he needs to go to the practice squad and then come back next year and see what he can do. And, I don't want to put my hope around him. We have a possible Super Bowl team, contending team. So we need to get a little bit more things picked up. We'll be all right. Hopefully.
Yeah, it's preseason. We got to remember that.
It's preseason.
Yeah.
It's preseason. So I'll be talking more on the Viking game. I'll talk to you next week.
All right, Bill. Be looking for you too, fam. If you get some time, we'll be coming back tomorrow too. All right. Have a good night, Bill.
All right. Bye.
Yeah. Oh man. And hey, it's the Rod. Rod! It's good, Rod, because you know what? I need to lighten up. So I need somebody to let me holler. Are you ready, Rod?
Man, give it to me, bro.
Rod, I feel better already.
Oh man, I
Man.
just got off the slave camp, dog. Just got off work, bro. So you got the damn fill me in, man. I heard that my boy Jimmy G's, it looked like a gangster out there on the field.
Ooh, hey, Rod, he should have went 11 for 12. One ball bounced off. You know, we got a little problem, though. I do believe, and I hope I'm wrong, but Dante may be a little bit about contact. He went up for a ball. He didn't want to go up too high, I could tell, because he knew if he came down, he was going to get folded up like a sandwich, right? So he went up, and the ball tipped off his hand, and that was an INT. That was not an INT. That was Dante. But otherwise, Jimmy G was flawless. Finding people in the right places at all times, perfect passes. He was just brilliant. And of course, you know Marquise. Marquise starts off everybody with a 30-yard gain. Marquise is just a bad dude.
What, bro.
Rob, I'm telling you, Marquise is my dog. Woo! God, I love him.
I got to take my hat off to you, boy. You was the one that said it.
Damn.
You've been hanging on to him. You've been faithfully saying that he's gonna be all right. So
I told
kudos
you last
to you on
year.
that one there, Ronbo.
Ooh.
Yeah.
He cannot go down.
He's gonna pick up where we left off.
Mm-hmm. But right
and
other than that,
T double got the touchdown today, right?
T double. I like that name for him too. Red zone. T gets loose better than he did last year. Jimmy G spots him, boom, hits him right on the number. Ooh-wee.
I tell you what, man. I'm just glad that we had a showing with the first team. That's all that matters to me. Man, look, man. All y'all a part of the Niner Empire, man, y'all kill that bullshit, man. Y'all do this bullshit every fucking year. I mean, you know, look, we got Shanahan. Okay? Trent Baalke's no longer there, so get that mindset out your minds, y'all. Come on now. Are we a real empire or we just
faking
motherfuckers that's gonna sound off when we win only? You know? You got the cross where you walk, baby.
That's true. There was Tyvis Powell. I'm telling you right now, Rod. I'm tired of Tyvis. Tyvis, you know, the 49ers lost that game on flags. They just couldn't stay out of the penalty room. They marched that team down the field in the fourth quarter with less than a minute to go. PI. Tyvis. So I'm, you know.
So what, did they line them up at the corner or did they put them at safety?
They had Tyvis at the corner. Ooh, speaking of safeties, too.
So that's the guy that they converted to the cornerback, right?
You know, I don't know. Was Tyvis... I don't know if Tyvis was ever a safety or not, but I know he can't play no corner. So, you know, if you want to continue to look at him, put him at the linebacker or something. But I'm done with Tyvis in the corner. Terrible.
Okay. Well, I tell you what, man, you know, the draft, we're not going to always go 100% on, you know what I'm saying, hitting it. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be hit or miss on, especially those late guys. But, I mean, don't you guys forget, man, these are the same cats that drafted Colbert last year, 7 rounds. So,
true.
You know,
Tyvis was a free agent, so he don't count. Every guy they drafted looks good. Actually, that's pretty interesting.
Okay.
Every guy they drafted looks good. It's everybody else. Wait a minute.
Right.
I forgot about CJ.
Right.
CJ.
And then I keep hearing these people talk about CJ too, man. Look, man, it's the freaking preseason.
I know.
First thing y'all got to keep in mind is this: Shanahan is not gonna call the game like he would in the regular season.
True.
What he's trying to do right now is see who can do what in certain situations. So, I mean, stop being so damn negative now.
No, we got to lighten up on him. I agree, Rod. But, Rod, if he just would have hit...
Let me give you one.
The second time in a row, he could have hit... I mean, 1-8, Dante was... He could have hit him again. He overthrew him. He had another touchdown. Oh, what is up with him and Dante? Do they work out together? If I'm CJ, I tell Dante on the plane, listen, when we get back to town, we stay up all night I have got to stop missing you when you're wide open like that, and you're wide open every time I come out there. People are talking about me right now on the Ronbo show.
Well, hey, Ronbo, you stay on the West Coast, dog. I'm gonna tell you what you need to do. You need to put a blast out. Okay, I'm gonna put all my eggs in one basket on you for this one. You need to get the word out to Jerry Rice. Look, man, these cats said that they all about bringing old school Niners back and being a part of the family.
Yeah.
So, Jerry, I need you to do some of your mentorship, and let's help get these boys right.
I know.
Take Dante to the hill. Make him run the hill with you, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And stop being scared. Because Dante has shown fear on a couple of shots so far. But he's so damn good. But he has shown fear. His best work is done on the edge. Don't put him in the slot. He's on the edge, and he's got a man beat to death. And when he beats a man, he beats him to death. And he's open.
Well, he just might be one of those players that got to develop, Ronbo. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said before, man, it's not even the regular season yet. So,
that's true.
I mean, this is the way I see it. And, I mean, you correct me if I'm wrong. But it's a bunch of guys that have been drafted who already know they're not going to get cut. Then you got those who are on the verge of who, you know what I'm saying, feel like, well, we got to prove ourselves so we don't end up on that bubble. So, you know, I'm not going to say I'm going to be completely upset with Dante for being afraid to go up for the hit. I mean,
not yet.
You know what I'm saying? In the regular season, that's a different ball game. But preseason, we don't need no more injuries, man.
And
I
he
mean,
may be thinking
it
the
is
same
what
thing.
it is.
You're right.
Yeah, and everybody can speculate if he's scared or not. But bottom line is, regular season come, I dare you to leave him open.
That's
dare
right. Oh, better not do that. No. Not on the game on the line.
Okay.
Rod, I'm gonna look for you tomorrow because we'll try to get everybody on the East Coast real quick because I know it's late. Boy, y'all are late. Ooh. So, Rod, I'm gonna see you tomorrow.
Just one more comment, if I can, Rumbo. Just one more comment.
Go ahead.
Just for the 49ers fans. Baby, look here. Don't be them same punk motherfuckers who talk shit about Alex Smith for 6 years, and then when Harbaugh got there, everybody was like, we like him. Man, fuck that shit. You either on or you're off. We don't want y'all on our side. Be a Ram fan.
Yeah.
Don't be with us. We ain't want y'all on our side. Okay, now send me home, Ron. Send me home the right way, Rumbo. It's going to be Sunday.
Rod speaking the gospel truth tonight. All right, Rod.
Come on,
we'll
baby.
be back tomorrow, too, earlier.
Till next time, baby. Catch you on Raw, Rumbo.
All right, fam. Appreciate you. Night, Rod. And Angel Cortez says preseason is what we thought it was. You guys want to crown it, then crown it. Dennis Green. Good call, Angel. You know what? It's individual guys that piss me off. I'm a little upset with a few things, but the Tyvis Powell, CJ's still in learning mode. I can't get real mad at him for too long. But Tyvis Powell's been playing how many years? And never mind. We're trying to keep it positive. All right. Hey, Raymond. Raymond.
Somebody about to get cut.
Few people go get cut. Whew, man.
Who this, Ronbo?
Yeah, Raymond. That's me.
Oh, what's up, Ronbo? No,
Raymond,
man,
Raymond, I thought you was on the phone.
Hey, bro.
I heard you was back there talking, telling somebody gonna get cut.
Stuff. I'm over here. No, I'm over here looking. I'm sitting here telling them I don't even know what we gonna do, man. Somebody about to get cut. Somebody about to get a good player, bro. Because whoever we cut is not clearing waivers. You dig? Victor Bowden, the last play of the game, I mean, what I saw, I like that. He trying to make a play, man.
Yeah.
Man, we got Pettis out there. I'm not mad at him, and I don't know how we going to cut him. When we do cut him, somebody going to pick him up. You can't cut Pettis. That's what I was talking about when I was saying about these drafts and all these wide receivers. This is what I was talking about. You should have... Man, we ready, Ronbo. I like what I saw.
I know that first quarter.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not mad at Jimmy G about that pick. It was a
Oh, no,
little
that wasn't
high.
him.
The ball was a little high.
Yeah.
Right. The receiver touched it, so he might have could have caught it and it dropped. So whatever, man. I ain't tripping. I like the one pass I saw him throw down the sideline to Goodwin. It was a drop right out the sky. Hey, man, we ready, man. I don't know what they talking about. Right. I was at a draft party today, Ronbo, because we do the fantasy draft.
Yeah.
I got Jimmy Garoppolo, my starting quarterback. I got
course.
McKinnon, my running back.
Yeah.
Yep. I got George Kittle is my tight end, but he on the bench though. I picked Delaney Walker as my starting tight end.
You could have took George. He'll be
He's
back.
a 40. Right, but I got Delaney Walker as my starter.
Oh, well,
you know
that's
him.
yeah. Well,
Y'all know we know him.
You did all right there too. Then, yeah.
Right, and I have picked Goodwin. I got Goodwin as my receiver. I got a bunch of 49ers rolling around out there in my fantasy.
Yes.
Yeah, I hope I hit them all underneath the belt because I got Goodwin in like the 8th or 9th round.
Ooh,
Nobody want to pick him. They all want to go for the big names. Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got a steal.
So, right, and I was in there just talking to my kids. We just looking at the highlights over and over again. I'm just watching. I can't wait for this football season to start, and that's what we was talking about. I didn't even know you called me. No, I was just sitting there. I had you on speakerphone, and I was just watching the highlights like, no, I don't know what we're going to do about this wide receivers, but somebody got to get cut, and I don't know who we about to cut.
And Burbridge
we
made a pretty catch tonight.
Can we, Ronbo?
Oh, and Burbridge made a pretty catch tonight, so can't put him on the list. I wish we could keep him all. They cannot keep him all. You're right. Somebody's going to get some good football players. A lot.
Somebody going to get cut, and they're going to get them, and a team is going to get a good player from us. And I'm sitting here like, Noah, which one of these guys are we going to cut? Did you see the last play Victor Bolden tried to make? Mm-hmm. He hit 2 spin moves trying to get through the – I'm like, look at Victor Bolden. This is my boy with the kickoff return now. I'll shout out Victor Bolden. You know, I'm here with you, player. I know you got the suspension. That might save Victor Bolden roster spot. You know that, right? Because since he's suspended, he won't go against the 53-man roster, and by the time he come back for suspension, maybe he might have a spot. I don't know, though.
Oh, Raymond, you know why you're right on that? Because Kyle's going to cut more than 37 guys because they're going to want to leave some space open for players that are being cut from other teams. So you figure the 49ers are going to cut about 40 guys at least. So if anybody's gotten anything they're releasing, the 49ers can go get him. Victor Bolden could be one of those guys. In fact, that's how, that's what you do. Because we got 40 guys that can say goodnight. Tyvis Powell starts the first. But, we'll see.
I got a guy that I really want to get. I got to trade him. Man. And I see my boy Fred Warner come up with the fumble recovery.
Yeah.
But
he played a good game tonight, too.
Hey, Jimmie Ward, he's gone. I don't want him no more. That's it. He costs too much for that bullshit. Nah, I'm telling the 49ers, see how I got quiet? Listen, Jimmie Ward, he next, bro. $8.5 million. I don't need you, bro, for that garbage.
That's too much money.
I don't need you for that garbage. I'm good. Hey, 49ers, that's gone. He's done. That's it for him. I'm good with him. I'm done with him, man. When I saw him let that boy catch the ball for the Dallas Cowboys like that, bruh, what is you doing, bro? $8 million, bro, and you just let the dude catch the ball like that. If I don't slap you right quick, I know Richard Sherman supposed to be out there, but bruh, they got Dak Prescott. Oh, Dak Prescott, this and that. I'm like, bruh, the cornerback was right there.
he got smoked tonight.
The ball. He was standing right there, bro. I'm like,
he got smoked tonight on a sucker play. I said, Jimmy, everybody in elementary school knows all you got to do is run you downfield. You're running 3 feet behind him. All he's got to do is look over his shoulder and cut back in, and the quarterback sees that. Of course he's going to dime him up. I don't know what Jimmy's doing.
We're gonna take Eric Armstead and Jimmie Ward. We're gonna trade him to the Raiders. We're gonna get Khalil Mack off their shoulders, man. Let's go, man.
The Raiders ain't going for that. You got to give up some draft picks. Because Raiders say we don't need.
So the Raiders ain't going for that.
They ain't going for no Jimmie Ward and Eric Armstead, especially with
I'll give Eric Armstead.
You got to give them some draft picks. And I say it's most likely to be a high round pick. Ain't nobody gonna give up no number 1. They know that, but they'll take the 49ers number 2.
Hey, Ronbo, I can't wait till this football season start, man. I'm super excited. My boy Jimmy goes 10 out of 12. One of them was a little bad.
Should have been 11 out of 12.
We all right. Yeah, we good, man. we good right now. I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. I wish that was real football right there. We could, what we got? Two more preseason games.
We got
or
two
one
more. And the next week's dress rehearsal time, Raymond. This is the real deal. Jimmy
Right,
will be
and
out there for a whole half.
They're gonna play the whole half, and then after that they done. Cause I be looking at that, man. I be scared that somebody will get hurt. So I be like, hey, that's enough, coach. Take him out. That's enough, Coach. Jimmy G done. Pull him out. Let's go.
Raymond, we're going to stop here because we're trying to get to the East Coast as fast as we can because we know y'all late out there. And we'll be back tomorrow afternoon to continue talking this stuff, all right?
All right, we ready, Ronbo. Don't nobody need to worry about nothing, man. Let's go Niners, man. We coming to the playoffs, man. Playoffs near you. Let's go.
Yeah, that defense is going to be ready by then.
All right, Ronbo.
All right, fam.
Go Niners, man. I'll check back with you.
All right. Be looking for you, too. Night, Raven.
All right. Peace.
Oh, man. Hey, Dean.
Ronbo, what's up?
Dean, Dean, is that you? Are you playing with the kids and playing music and having fun? We caught Dean.
Yeah, no. Yeah, watching watching some full house, man. Some full house.
Well, Dean, what are your assessments on this tonight's game? And, I need to calm down. So I'm telling everybody else we need to calm down. It's not that serious. We lost a game to a guy named Webb III, which is still killing me because we could have won that game. We should have won that 3 points. Should have been enough. But that's okay. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But Dean, what are your assessments on everything else that happened tonight? And please, and sign my petition, as I'm going to send that around tonight. Get rid of Tyvis Powell now. We don't need to wait until September 1st. Tyvis Powell can go home now. Anybody other than that? Okay. But go ahead, dude.
Okay, cool. And Jimmie Ward, right?
Yeah, well, I know.
Jimmie Ward.
I'm trying to
get him out of there. Get him out of there. But I mean, him playing the cornerback. I mean, maybe put him back at safety. I mean, just he can't play that corner, man. That was bad. Even the announcer is just like, oh, Jimmie Ward this, Jimmie Ward that. I'm like, oh my God, you're doing terrible. It looks bad.
Dean, here's the thing. Dean, I'll answer one question, though. If Jimmy's supposedly the number one backup, right, for safety and corner. Now, if Richard Sherman does have to not be able to continue, if he goes down for whatever reason, other than Jimmie Ward, what are you going to do? This is what scares me the most. We got to find another guy on that squad that can cover that. But
what about DJ, dude? He's been doing good. DJ's been doing really good. I mean,
who?
Might as well put him in there or. DJ,
wait. Who did you say?
DJ. DJ. Whoever it is.
It's CJ. No, it is DJ. DJ Reed. I wonder if he can. Yeah. I forgot about him. I wonder if his maturity is ready. He's kind of too small for that particular spot.
Dude, but he has the arm length. I mean,
he's got long arms.
He's been doing good.
33. Yeah, he might be another option.
He's been doing good. I
Okay.
mean, I don't know, but we can't have him there though.
I know.
I don't know. But anyways, in a good thing, I felt like this is a better game than against the Cowboys. I feel like everyone did really good. Jimmy G finding Goodwin a bunch. That was awesome. Especially that third down. That third down, him bombing it. Everyone's like, oh, Jimmy G doesn't have the the bomb. I mean,
that's
Jimmy
no
G
longer
just throws it, dude. I was like, woo!
That is
no
longer true.
Yep. Oh man, that was such a good pass too, man. I was just like, oh man, I was screaming, dude. I was like, yeah, Jimmy G, 13-3, because we got Jimmy G. Shout out to Kenny, by the way.
Yeah. I agree. Jimmy's gonna be fine.
And then, Pettis did amazing too. I mean, even on the kickoffs and just the couple catches he got, dude.
I feel like we did really good. The defense has a lot to work on. But,
A lot. That I just don't see enough anger in that pursuit.
Yeah, dude, it was bad. I was just, oh my god, that first drive too, that Houston did. It was just like there was nobody there except for Reuben Foster, man, making those tackles. I just saw Reuben, man, and I didn't see anybody else. I didn't see DeForest Buckner. I mean, I think he made like one play, but like
Buckner.
Everybody else, it was like
I seen Buckner was getting handled by an offensive lineman too on one play that was making me crazy. God. Solomon Thomas has got to be there. Buckner needs Solomon. We can see right now. Solomon's going to make them. Yeah. They're going to be a dynamic duo, but singly, by himself, he needs one guy, and Solomon's that guy. He's not going to see Solomon until we play Minnesota, though.
Yeah.
So.
No, definitely. One another positive that I saw, McGlinchey did really good.
Yeah, he was not bad tonight, huh?
He did really good. There was one play that I saw, like, I think it was like our second run, and he wasn't able to block someone, just kind of like, I don't know, it was pretty bad. But the rest, like, when he was in, he did really good pass blocking. Like, McGlinchey, he did a lot better than last time.
Right.
He's starting to, like, figure out everything that the Niners are doing, figuring out the line and everything. And so, I mean, I felt pretty good about him.
Yeah, and you should, because he only needs experience. And he had some hardcore work. This J.J. Watt working on you all week. Everybody else looks like nothing. DeMarcus Lawrence last week. I mean, he's getting, and this is beautiful. All this kind of hardcore dudes. He's going to see a couple more too. We play San Diego, or should I say the Chargers? Oh, Jesus Christ!
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I'm excited for that though, man, because that will like totally.
Oh, I just realized he's not going to play in that game.
I'm so ready.
You know what? He's not going to play in that game. That's game 4. McGlinchey's not going to play in that game. And neither are the Chargers. I mean, they're not going to start their starters. So he's not going to see him until we play him a few weeks later. It's okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. But, dude, Jimmy G, man, he did really good. I was just like, oh, all right, Jimmy, there we go.
Getting sharper and sharper. And did you see the
all
accuracy
those
passes,
on that? Oh. Looking good, man. I was just like, Jimmy, get it, dude.
And the accuracy on that deep ball, was that sweet or
Oh,
what?
woo, that was so good. Dude, when it went to Goodwin, man, that deep pass, dude, oh my God, my neighbor was just like, shut the fuck up. I'm sorry, dude. Jimmy
I knew he could do it. I knew he could do it.
Oh,
all it was is just,
it looked so beautiful.
It was perfect. It was absolutely perfect. And you know what? He's going to get better. He only needs time to throw. But what scared me is they were getting so close. Jimmy stood right there in the pocket. Hands were all around him, getting closer and closer. But like you say, they held on, and Jimmy got that pass off. Perfect. I always told everybody, you know what, guys? He's got no time to set his feet. Would you stand there and wait until that line gets to you? He's got time to stand on his feet and set. He will give you a perfect shot. And he did.
Yeah. Well, dude, and him, like, finding Trent Taylor, like, a couple times.
In the end zone?
He was just like, oh, someone was like, oh, can find him. And then Trent Taylor doing the slant route found him in, like, that tight spot, dude. Touchdown. Awesome, dude. Like,
it's all timing.
I love it, man. I love this game a lot more than I love the Cowboys game.
Yeah,
I know we lost, but, like, MVP of the day.
Who's that?
MVP of the day, Sheldon Day. Sheldon Day was MVP by far, man.
Made some great tackles.
Dude, I'm calling it right now, man. Like, Sheldon Day, he did so good, man. If you look back, he
was the guy. He was the top tackler of the day, too. Dean, we got to stop. We're going to try to get everybody in. It's late, and I'll look for you tomorrow. All right?
Oh, yeah.
All
Yeah,
right,
no,
man.
I'll definitely be in tomorrow.
Looking for you. All right, dude. Have a good night.
All right, Ronbo. All
Yeah.
right, night, man.
Good night. Yeah, Jimmy. Good way.
Ready down, set.
Bam!
1, 2, 1, 2. Ready down, set.
Hot.
All right.
And of course, the other team jumps offside because it's a hard count.
Already know.
Woo-wee.
So Ronbo,
Hey, yo.
Ronbo.
Yeah.
The Traders lost in Arizona, man. I watched them here, man. They looking pretty good. Them damn fucking Arizona, man. They looking pretty good. I ain't going even front.
Didn't they? I thought so myself.
Man.
You know what? They don't need Josh though. They can do it as long as they can keep Sam down. If Sam can stay up, I thought they looked very good. I changed my mind on them too. 49ers have to play their ass off to beat that team. They got a good defense too. So
Hell
yeah.
Shit. Man, and then them Lambs, oh man, I ain't going front. I don't like them, but we play good against them, I guess, some games, and some games we might just get completely just blown out because I didn't watch the game because they didn't show it on NFL Live. They showed, I'm watching Seattle's game and I watched the prior game to that, but they didn't show the, I think the Cincinnati beat Dallas, and then another game before that, they, who else played? But anyway, they didn't show the Niners out here in Arizona, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But,
The 49ers looked tough in the first quarter. Jimmy G was just straight money. He couldn't miss. The only mistake he made was one ball was tipped, and it picked off. It got an INT on that. But Jimmy G that dude is going to be razor sharp by the time the season starts. If the 49ers can find a way to play defense, I don't think there's a team in the NFL that can touch him. Because the defense we're playing against today.
We ain't got no defense, man. I be keep hearing. I was on the chat line, man, and we ain't got no pass rush, man. None. I was watching you. It's just, man. I seen your face expressions, your heartaches, and your pain. I felt every bit of it. I'm like, damn. We very just null and void, desolate out there.
You know what? We miss Solomon T. Solomon T is going to be the catalyst of that defensive line because he is the one who's going to make it possible for DeForest Buckner to dominate. So he's got to get back. Eric Armstead could make a difference, but him and Julian Taylor, they can shuffle back and forth. But he's got to have his man-at-arms, Solomon T. And then you can see Buckner go crazy because Solomon T was working last week, man. Whew, man, he was getting work done. So we'll see.
He got a head concussion, so he's out for the preseason or what?
Yeah, he ain't coming back until Minnesota. And he don't need to. Solomon T's motor's rolling, man.
That's what I want to talk about. Minnesota, they looking real good. They looking real sharp, man. With Kirk Cousins, they looking really sharp. I ain't gonna even front, man. Minnesota is looking like they got I don't know if that was their second streamers or what. I think a few first rounders they was in there at first. But man, Minnesota, whew, man, I don't think we're gonna.
Did you see him today though? Hey, but wait, did you see him today though? Because Minnesota got handled by the Jaguars.
They did, but it was they lost by 2 points or 3 points. But yeah, it was a tough defensive game. You know, Jaguars got the number 1 D last year.
Yeah.
So
but
I mean, and Minnesota.
Saying, I thought Minnie was better than last week when I saw Minnesota. Says, damn! But this week I noticed the Jags cooled them down, way down. I said, okay, now they look a little more human now. Kirk Cousins ain't throwing that ball anywhere he wants.
We need to get rid of. I want Khalil Mack. I'm rooting for him, but I know he ain't gonna go. It's probably I want him to come. It's either Chicago or the other team might get him. Denver, I think. Some other team might get him if he gets traded before deadline. But
Denver.
Bro,
Ooh.
if we can
they
get
got Bradley Chubb. Wait, AJ, you serious? They got Bradley Chubb. They got Von Miller, and they go add Khalil Mack. Please, Lord, don't let that happen. Khalil could play anywhere on the line. Oh no.
I just hope we get better on man. You say what I want to get is your boy Buckner and Armstead was both from Oregon and whatnot. And when they played in Oregon, they was like a dynamic duo. He got the same dude, and
they ain't talking no more or something. They ain't communicating how he can get off. And I mean, he weak right now, right? I mean, what is he doing?
Wait, who are you talking about? You talking about Armstead?
Yeah, Armstead. Eric
No,
Armstead.
yeah,
What is he doing?
He's got a hamstring issue.
Man,
So
get rid of him, man. I don't want him on the team no more. Hamstring. He can't get off the ball fast enough. He tall. He ain't got the power like he. I don't know. He ain't no damn 99 Alden Smith. He ain't like him.
No.
You know, he had a head issue. But I mean, damn, we ain't got. I mean, what was the dude named Atachu? Is he doing any good? No, we ain't got no.
They handled him today like. I thought Atachu had moves. I seen him get locked up with the offensive lineman and couldn't escape. I said, uh-oh. Now, see, that is what I thought he was good at. If he can't get rid of that offensive lineman, stop dancing with him. The camera was right on him, and then he headbutted the dude. Flag.
But Ronbo,
flag. Headbutted the dude and got a flag.
Even our running backs looking drought. We got no running back game really right now. If you want to keep it real, who's out there doing it? McKinnon? We didn't really get to see anything he's doing in the Shanahan offense.
McKinnon,
so, I mean, who you got?
Yeah, well, McNichols looks good. The offensive line is not. They're not zone. They ran a zone stretch once today that I seen. It was okay. I'd rather see them do that than stand there and try to run the gut. I mean, it doesn't work. The defensive line was all up in the backfield with the ball. I said, how in the hell does that happen that fast? You guys didn't see every guy on that defensive line ran right by you? Are you serious? And then I think, Weston Richburg's got an attitude, right? Richburg got pissed off and did something strange, and they flagged his ass. So, we got some things to work on. We'll see what happens.
How did Ward do?
Terrible. Don't get people started on Jimmie Ward. Jimmie Ward right now, if he walks down certain streets, he needs to be wearing a hat pulled down over his face. Oh, he looked bad.
So if you was to rank our defense and our running back, Ronbo, keep it real. If you was to rank our defense in preseason, now this is preseason, I do get that. However, if you was to rank the running back and the defensive, from 1 to 31, what would you rank us on the offensive of running backs and then defense?
Running backs, they get a 10 or 11. They're not doing anything. But as I say, I think it's predicated on what the offensive line can do right now. What was it? I give them a 10. I mean, what was it? What was the other one?
And what about the defense as far as pass rush? And
they get a 5. Between 1 and what's my numbers? Between 1 and what?
1 and 22. 1 and 30. 1 and 30.
They get a 5. I am not happy with that defensive rush at all. They look better in the second half, and that's not good. They think we're gonna stop here. I'm gonna see you tomorrow. We got more time. It's a little late. We'll see if I can get everybody in.
No doubt, man. I'm glad you was able to get on YouTube, and I heard you, aching and paining. I felt every bit of it, man. All right, man. I holla at you. Niners.
Yeah. I'll be looking for you tomorrow, AJ.
All right.
Have a good night.
Right.
And Sheik, come on in. Sheik. Oh, where is the Sheik? Sheik, where you at, man? All right. I was going to say, because you're giving Tony Montana a hard time about stealing his name.
Got stolen. Mute off. I was on mute, Ronbo. Damn it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, we got to do that. Otherwise, we get outside noise, Sheik. You know about that. But, Sheik.
Yeah, it's all good.
I tell you, man, I'm real worried. I know Jimmy G's not going to get stopped. I really don't think there's a defense in the league that actually can stop him or Marquise Goodwin. If we don't have anything with him but him and Marquise, we got it made. I think we're going to see a lot of number 18 this year, too. So we got 3 unstoppable guys for sure. Trent Taylor, we got Marquise, and I'm not sure what's going to happen to Garcon. Garcon looked okay on one play, though. But, yeah, the offense will be fine.
Yeah, he got one catch was little not in the spot that Garcon wanted it, but the other catchy guy.
And then refused to go down. Didn't you love him fighting? God, they tried to grab. The dude was like wrestling, trying to get Garcon down, riding him like a calf. And then he had to have some help because Garcon was still bullying, man. Look at, boy, Pierre still being Pierre. He'll be all right.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy with our wide receiver core and our tight ends core. I think we're fine, but the issue I have, Ronbo, is the running back core. I understand Breda and McKinnon didn't even do good at all last week. Breda did a little bit better, but he's, everybody knows he's a backup. But Jeremy McNichols did not look good.
You didn't think he looked good? I thought he's not bad. Not bad. He made more yardage than anybody else, I think.
Yeah,
but
he had like 28 yards.
Yeah. Hey, Sheik, I just want to remind you of one thing, though. Remember last year at this time with the offensive line? Remember Carlos Hyde? And I know everybody says Carlos would do that anyway. But you remember Carlos, all he did was run into meat. Every time they gave the ball, all he did was run into a bunch of meat. And I'd say, Carlos, there must be a hole there somewhere. But actually, there wasn't. There was no holes, no creases, nothing. So, and you notice after the season got started, that changed. So I think it's the offensive line. They're not running Kyle's system. The offensive line is useless when it comes to vanilla offense. So I'm not gonna. I'm gonna withhold my judgment on the running backs. I just gave them a 5 because I was a little pissed off, or a 10 when I was just asked. But it's not fair. I'm gonna wait for the offensive line to assemble, and then. But you go ahead though. What are you thinking?
Yeah, you're right on that. They're not showing the whole offense, but the thing is, these running backs definitely need to show up because all of them are not going to make it. Joe Williams, he looked like straight up poo. I'm just going to be straight up honest. But that guy Wilson that came in for he looked better than him. He had more 5 yards, 6 yards one time, and then he looked better than Joe Williams.
I know Jeffrey Wilson.
Yeah. But I'm not saying he's going to be like, oh, watch out for him. But I think,
no, he's he may get make the practice squad though.
Yeah, but honestly, Ron, I know it's not going to most likely not going to happen. But I'm with that Khalil Mack's train, man. We need to go get him.
Everybody is.
We have to. We need a pass rusher. We didn't get one sack today, Rombo. And it was really bad. Not even close. Webb got a touchdown. He got a touchdown against us and won the game. So I'm not happy with that. The thing about the secondary, I think Jimmie Ward. I'm just looking at any faithful. Are you still on the bandwagon of the Jimmie Ward train? Because you need to get off right now because he's done. He is straight up trash. He's in the black hole where
nobody was riding that. I don't think anybody was on that bus, though.
They were, actually. I know who would have. I just don't want to say no names.
I mean, I was actually hoping Jimmy. I mean, I didn't down him. I said, Jimmie Ward plays hard. He gets hurt. But I wasn't on the bus. I was standing on the street talking. You know what I'm saying? Guys, as he passes by, go, Jimmy! You can do it, Jimmy. But I refuse to get on the bus. But I'm trying to support him. But Jimmy, my God, Jimmy, this is not his scheme. Ooh.
Let me ask you this. Obviously we need find some late cornerbacks. Maybe I don't know how many cornerbacks we're going to have, 5 or 6. Who would you rather have, McFadden, Mosley, or your call on the other cornerback? What would you?
You got Tavares Moore.
That last thing?
I think Moore.
Well, he's making it. He's making it.
I think Tavares Moore's got the most upside. McFadden. You know what? McFadden didn't get beat like I thought he would. He's not. I don't know about his speed, but McFadden was on the play. He should have had an INT today. Tyvis Moore is out of here. Greg Maben. I kind of like him. I mean, yeah. It's hard, man. I got to see him again. They're so inconsistent. Yeah. 1 minute they do something good, and the next 3 plays are bad. It's trying to figure them out. Tyvis is all the time bad, though. Done with him.
But you know who's going to be in a different position though. When he just got in the field, everybody just put eyes on him. he had it. Freaking yabba yabba do. Freaking Flintstone, man. He looked great. Yeah, he looked great. He was always around the ball. He got a fumble recovery.
Yep.
He has great speed. He's going to be a really great talent for us. I think it's going to be him and Foster, Ferrari, is going to be a great tandem with this. I'm excited, man. And Tart had a big hit as well. So I'm excited, Ronbo. I know
how
third
about
game.
Exum Jr.? You see that Exum Jr. hit?
Oh, yeah, that looked great, too.
Yeah.
Exum looked, too. See, that's what I'm saying. Why would we need to freaking have an $8 million Jimmie Ward? We have Exum there. We have Mosley, McFadden. These guys want to make the team because, they're in the bubble. With Jimmie Ward, he doesn't want it that much. His focus is, out.
Yeah, especially because he's never going to play corner. If you're going to put Jimmy in as substitute, it's going to be at safety. But you already got DJ Reed and also Colbert, of course. But if I see Exum knock somebody completely out again like that, he's going to be my guy from here. Bam!
Yeah, and that's what the special team is looking at, man. Is they're looking at the special team. If you want to make this team, the special team is key to make this team. Jimmie Ward, he's out of both sides. He doesn't look good, so that's why these Exums and Mosleys and McFaddens will probably make the team over Jimmie Ward.
And Marcel
but
Harris
another guy
is in the
will
mix.
also want to. Yeah, Marcel Harris. Yeah, he's number 40, correct?
49.
Or who's 40? Who's 40? 40's
Yeah, who is 40?
He got that punt return. He got that punt return one.
That's not DJ Reed.
Damn. Is it? Yeah, DJ Reed. You're right. That's DJ Reed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he
I
looks
forgot
good.
his number. Yeah, you're right. It's DJ Reed.
But another guy, Ronbo, before, I know you have a lot of callers and all that, but Garnett, he looked really good as well. He came back. He competed with Cooper.
Yeah. And how bad have we been talking about Joshua Garnett? Wait. That's all you got to do. We have talked about Jimmy and Tyvis. Watch him next week, just lights out. I mean, God. But Jimmy got talked about last week. This was supposed to be his premier week.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, man. Well, obviously he's playing against 2s and 3s, but still, he was competing. He got good blocks for the run, so he looked good. But anyways, Ronbo, I know you had a lot of callers coming in, but I just want to give a huge shout out to the Hitman.
Yeah, we'll
he
be
just
back
got
tomorrow.
a big surgery.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hitman got a big surgery. He's in the hospital and all that. He's going to give him a shot of speedy recovery.
Oh, that's right.
And,
we talked about that recently.
Yeah. So we talked to him last night on the Hot Club. So he's doing good.
Good.
So he's
okay.
doing great. I just want to share that with you guys. Yes, he's good.
Thanks.
He's good.
Hitman, it's gonna be all right, bro. All right. Good news.
Yeah, brother. Well, hit that like, hit that share, hit that sub. He's unlocking everything. He's worldwide, fellas. I want 200 likes. Hit that like, fellas. It's the night of Ronbo Sports. Road Madison. Download the 49ers app. Download the Ronbo's app. What are you doing? Have a good one, man.
Rhodes may not
Niner
have any more
Empire.
room on his phone. It's okay. Thanks, Sheik.
Not a nation. Hit that like. Later, bro.
Ooh, okay. Okay, Sheik. Have a good night, fam. Oh, man. And it's go. Hey, Will.
Ronbo.
Will, sup?
What's going on, man?
Oh, Will, we got an unnecessary ass whooping. I understand it was preseason long, but I love me a W. And I just thought that we had that one made and pulled it out in miracle fashion again. And that dude Webb. But I mean, Webb is sorry. They let Webb beat him.
He trash.
I mean, I could not
He trash.
believe it.
He trash. I don't know how we let him just go on us like that. But hey, Ronbo, look, I need an installment, man.
Yeah, you can get it too. You ready? Well, that's right. This installment is, and tonight, Will wants, and it's appropriate too. It's time for Let Me Holler at You. You're on, Will.
Barsky Tart.
Oh, no.
Why in the hell, Texas at the goal line, education, we run in. Why would you play zone and leave Ellington wide open for that touchdown? Everybody was playing man but him. Everybody was on that guy, and Tart ran away from Ellington like he stunk or something, like he smelled like shit or something.
And he might have.
He just ran away from him, and then Washington threw the ball right there to Ellington. Everybody was
as soon as he
playing
vacated
man,
that
but I guess
spot, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Eli just ran away from him, and Watson saw it and threw the ball to Ellington. Like, man, come on.
You know, those kind of they'll look at that in the film. That was a breakdown in communication. I don't know what that happens a lot, but it should never happen in the red zone. If Richard Sherman, when he got to the sideline, I guarantee you Richard Sherman was all over that ass. You know, these are things that was a mistake.
Yeah, it was. It was.
There's no way else.
But Jimmy G, right? But Jimmy G, Jimmy G ready, man.
Ain't he?
He about to put up some numbers this season.
And he ain't ready as he's going to be, too. Do you know what I'm saying? It's week number 2. Wait till 4th week. Or wait till Minnesota. That's when people go say, oh, Lord, and Jimmy G brought a defense. Minnesota Vikings never knew what hit them.
Man, I can't wait for that game. Jimmy G going to outshine Cousins. I don't think Cousins going to have a good game on that game. I don't think he's going to have a good one. I think that defense is going to step up. That defense, I think the defense is going to be okay. I think John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan going to pick the right players once it's all over with the preseason. I believe he's going to pick the right guys. But I do want to see DJ Jones out there starting.
I agree.
I want to see DJ
him
Jones.
or Sheldon.
I want him and Sheldon. And who else? What's that guy's name?
Offense? Defense?
Thank you. I forgot.
Defense? Fred Warner?
Yeah, defense. Yeah, Fred Warner. Yeah. I want to see him too. They need to be out there on that field ASAP come week 1.
Because Malcolm Smith will get hurt again between now and opening night. Watch and see. I don't know what's going on with Malcolm Smith. Malcolm Smith came in and got paid, and now he ain't played. How much have we seen Malcolm Smith play since he got played? I mean, Malcolm Smith, he wasn't there last year. This year he keeps coming up hurt. I'm almost done with him, too. Man. And he can play when he's healthy.
Yeah. But, look, I was praying and hoping that the 49ers would have made a phone call to Sean McVay and see if they can get Aaron Donald, but I don't think that's going to happen.
The Rams will never, ever make a deal with the 49ers for Aaron Donald. And also, we want to get Khalil Mack out of Oakland. I don't think the Raiders will deal with the 49ers either because we got to play them this year. You don't want to do nothing this year to help them, help give the 49ers an advantage. If the 49ers can have Khalil Mack, you can put us in the Super Bowl right now. Seriously, because that's too much defense. You put Buckner, Solomon Thomas, and Khalil Mack on the same team, somebody's going to get an ass whooping. That would be the end. That'd be over.
All day long.
Yeah.
For real.
So, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was just calling in. It's been a while since I've been on here, so I was just calling in. I know you got a lot of callers.
Thanks, Will. And tomorrow we'll hang out a little later because it's got pretty late. So I'm gonna tell you what, man. I'm looking for you tomorrow. Huh?
All right.
All right, fam. Have a good night.
Right.
Will.
All right, 90 Empire. Get it.
Yeah. And hey, it's Go On. Go On, what's up, man?
What's up, Ronbo?
Oh,
what's up, Ronbo
man.
Maniacs?
Man, you know, I mean, it's a preseason game, and ain't no point in getting overstressed about it. I just didn't like the way we lost. If you're going to lose that game in the third quarter playing catch-up and didn't catch up or something. Don't have a sorry quarterback like Webb beat your ass in the last 1 minute. God, that bothered me.
Man, Ronbo, I kind of got a different opinion on that, man. I had that game marked 13-7. I mean, that field goal and that last touchdown drive, man, the flags drove them right down the field on both of those scores.
True.
Man, I had that game, like I said, at 7-13. You know, the refs were so inconsistent with the calls. You know, I even seen Cole Hicatini lower his helmet on one of the defenders, and, we didn't get a flag on that. I ain't complaining, but it just shows the inconsistency that they were throwing on us, man. I felt like they were trying to keep them in the game, man. It was 13-7 in my eyes. I seen big improvements from the last game, and actually, like when I called in last week, I was heated about the last game, but this game, man, I was really excited that I seen a lot of things cleaned up. Now, some of the things that didn't get cleaned up that really bothered me was C.J. Beathard, man. man, that dude really disappointed me again. Not only, his pocket awareness or whatever, and, the, what was it, 1 or 2 tipped balls we've seen once again from him, but just his ball placement. He wasn't giving the players, a good chance, to make plays after the catch. He's throwing balls to the dirt and throwing balls off to the side and having receivers turn around to make the catch and just sloppy play. I remember one play they were only sending 3 rushers.
Mm-hmm. He's playing Blaine Gabbert football.
When
what? He threw the ball down at the feet?
My take on that?
God.
Yeah, that was I think that was to a running back on that play where he threw it right at his feet. But, my take on CJ is I'm kind of comparing him to what happened to RG3. I think he really got ruined getting thrown in the fire last year and taking a beating. I think it took some kind of toll on him.
I knew it.
But
I agree.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, so, I'm coming tonight for all the Joe Williams fans. Everybody last game that was so excited about Joe Williams, and he had 8 carries on 27 yards last game. This game he did even worse. I mean, CJ ran for more yards than Joe Williams.
Wait, bring Joe Williams up to the stats. Oh, Joe said,
and, I didn't want to really attack everybody's head because,
Oh, my God.
Go for it.
No, I was looking at Joe's stats while you was talking. I see 2... Oh, yeah, that's just receiving yards. Roll up a little higher. I want to see Joe's running yards.
I think it was 10 for 28, if I'm not mistaken.
Rushing.
Or 8 for 18.
8 for 18 yards.
8 for 18.
2.3. Yeah. His longest run was 6 yards.
I haven't really been a big fan of him since last year. I know a lot of fans remember that's still around from last year. But, after the last preseason game last week, there was some footage that came out on NinerNation.com. And, man, a lot of the criticism that Carlos Hyde was getting running into a pile of dudes and missing wide open holes, Niner Nation got the film up of I think every single one of his touches, and that dude was running into piles of dudes when there was wide open holes.
I tell you.
So I don't know what everybody was talking about, what everybody was so excited about, because that dude looked like garbage, and he showed it again. I mean, look who came out with the first team lineup. I mean, Jeremy McNichols already passed him up. I mean, damn, man. Y'all need to pump the brakes on that dude, man. That dude, even one of the announcers was calling it, too. They're saying they just want to see him be more enthusiasm with the ball and show more effort. And that was something I remember mentioning weeks ago.
I just want to reflect on that for a moment, because last year when he was fumbling, he seemed to be more of a free spirit out there. Now they made him hold on to the ball. Looks like, it's one of those things where can you walk and chew gum at the same time? Joe says, if I have to hold on to the ball, I can't run. If I ain't got to hold on to the ball, I can run like Joe can run. Last year, it was pretty sharp on a couple of occasions. Then they made him hold on to the ball. Now he's not Joe Williams anymore. I don't think he's going to make it. I really don't. I'm with you now, Gohard. I'm worried about him. I don't see him making it.
I called it last preseason against the Kansas City Chiefs. People were excited on that game, and I'm like, man, look at those holes he was running through. My opinion on that dude is he runs for whatever you block for him. Other than that, he's not breaking tackles, and he's not getting those extra yards. Yeah. But, to take it back on the pass rush, the Texans O-line, they just the last ranked O-line was the Seattle Seahawks. The ones right before them at the end, I think it was the 31st ranked, is the Texans O-line. So to see our pass rush not get there, it really bothered me. I brought this up on the Nighthawk fan club that, Buckner got that sack on that last game, but he was going against a third-round rookie, so it really didn't impress me. And another thing I want to see more from Buck.
Wait, the Cowboys didn't have their first line during that time? Oh, no.
Yeah, it was Connor Williams. He was going against Connor Williams, a rookie. And I had brought it up that one thing I want to see more from Buckner, because it's all we've been seeing in the highlights, is his swim move pass rush. That's the one that gets him the money, and that's all I'm seeing from him. I want to see a more arsenal of pass rush moves from him, not just that swim move. Because if I'm noticing it from my television, I'm sure these linemen are noticing it too, and they're able to contain him.
They contained him today. I saw him wrestle with an offensive lineman. I saw that.
Yeah, so before I get out of here, I just want my players up. I just want to give them a shout-out. Tavares Moore played his ass off. DJ Jones, Sheldon Day, and Weston Richburg, man. Those dudes all got A-pluses on my scoreboard, man. But, Yeah, I really, I think I've seen a lot of improvement from the last game, and I'm happy with what I've seen. I'm wondering why we didn't see Julian Taylor out there, but
right?
Yeah, I liked what I've seen though.
Julian Taylor's already made the team. That's why. There is no further question, and they don't want him to get hurt because he's the only guy. If Eric can't play on opening night, then what do we do if Julian gets hurt? So you're going to keep Julian Taylor. We may not see him again between now and opening night.
Very true. Very true. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, that's what it is. Yep.
So, Mostert didn't play tonight too.
Oh yeah, and Fred Warner too. I got to give Fred Warner his props.
Boy,
yeah, man, that's what I took from this game, man. I was really happy with it. I was. Like I said, 7-13 is what I had to score.
Yeah, you're right. And the refs were doing numbers, and we can't blame the refs. But the thing is, the refs need to be more consistent. That helmet call is going to be a lot of problems. I understand they're going to rewrite some of the things they do with that call by the time the season starts, because right now they're just testing it out. They're taking looks. But go hard. If I go for your ankles and you drop down, how am I at fault? You could see Mostert carefully put his head to one side. It was all pads up against the man's legs, and he's leaning to the left. The receiver drops down, and he initiates a contact with his helmet, and Mostert gets the damn flag.
Right? I thought that was a textbook shoulder tackle, man. I don't know what
perfect.
The hell was going on with that play.
Flag.
Yeah,
so,
I seen Joe Williams out there on one special teams play and totally missed the tackle. I'm like, this guy, dude, get this guy out of here. He's annoying the hell out of me. All I could think of when I see him messing up is all the fans talking about Joe Williams last week. He excited me, and I'm like, what the hell game did y'all watch?
if you're watching right now, if you're listening right now, Go Hard has a thing about Joe Williams. Hey, but Go Hard. On a good note, did you see Carlos against the Browns? I mean, the playing for the Browns yesterday?
You know I did, Ronbo. He's the only reason why I'm watching the Browns game. Any chance I get, I'm only for Carlos. But yeah, I seen him, man. I was happy for him. You know what I mean? Hopefully he has a healthy season. But
yeah, he's going to be the guy on that team. I was wondering if he's going to start or not. But yeah, he's going to start. He looked great. I was shocked. I mean, he looked good, but Carlos wasn't missing no cues. Everything was done right this early in the season, so good for Carlos. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, go
Kyle's offense stepped this game up, no doubt. But all right, man. You guys have a good night, everybody.
All right, go ahead. Appreciate you, fam. Talk to you later.
All right.
Yeah. All right. I'll tell you. And there's Coach Tim. He says, at this rate, even our defense hasn't given up a lot yet. True. They bent, but they did not break. Mainly because team starters have been pulled early after scoring on us early. But I'm thinking our D might not be highly ranked. They got to make some adjustments, you're right, because we do not have a pass rush. I'm real concerned about that. I thought they look a little better this year, but they don't. Mike DeCoit says, Niners looking good this game. Can I get a holla one time? Niners! But Mike, what I don't want is to see the 49ers have to win shootouts. I don't want to be the New Orleans Saints. I want the 49ers to buckle down, figure this out. There's no reason. There's some guys on that defensive line that are more talented than that. And Solomon Thomas, if he makes that big of a difference, it's interesting. We'll see what happens with that. They've got to get better than that. Again, Coach Tim says, next game is dress rehearsal for the regular season, at least a quarter or half for starters. I feel things will look very different next week for our starters and on the scoreboard. Because a lot of guys on defense got to realize you've got to bring it. You're not going to be able to just cruise and look bad and continue to wear the 49er uniform. It's just the way it is, Brother Hobbs says we need... Oh, okay. And Jason Breen says, stop blaming the refs. We lost because Richburg is a hothead, not pro. CJ sucks and Ward could lick down Ellington. Not to mention our D on last drive. Yeah. No, I didn't blame the refs. The 49ers, I definitely blame people like Tyvis Powell. And I blame them for getting the foul, actually. I mean, you're going to get a PI in this situation? Are you serious? You couldn't play him any better than that? Yeah, I didn't blame the ref. I am curious about the helmet call, but that's it for me. The rest of the time, the 49ers were messing up. Courtney Mendonca. Mendanza. Did I pronounce that right? Niners! It's hard to do that tonight when you lose, you know. Courtney! Stephen Travis, don't blame running backs because O-line can't run. See, this is the thing. I'm a little on... I blame the running backs a little, but I know that they're not in sync with the offensive line yet. Kyle, I think he doesn't really reveal a lot of info until he makes his cut. Because you don't know who's leaving and where they're going to go and what information they give. So I have a feeling Kyle there's a lot of really stuff that he got to keep close to his chest. And Tony believes that Beathard has the best deep ball on the team. No, I don't agree with that, Tony. I think Jimmy's taking over that. Now that he's throwing deep, Jimmy's going to get that ball a little more accurately. CJ throws a good deep ball, but it's not always in the right place. We did see that shot tonight from Jimmy G deep. That was pretty. Jamel Figgins says, I had to talk myself happy. Everything is okay. We will turn it up on September 9th. Yeah, we will. Jay Merlin, man, to be honest, I don't know who's worse, Jimmie Ward or Dante Johnson. Dante's worse. I'll vouch for Jimmy on that one. Dante is definitely worse. Brother Hobbs L. He says, we need Fangio back. Sal, I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want them having to go through a new defense again. I thought that they'd be better this year, being in the same system. We'll see. Bob Alaska says, hopefully our D comes together, and it might. God, maybe they just need more work. I'm sure Solid seeing where the adjustments need to make. They got Chris Kiffin, one of the best in the business of this. You know, I do worry about the edge, though. Is there anything that can be done about those edge rushers? And that's why when you watch Ejiofor tonight, wow, he was all over the 49ers. And I don't think he didn't go in the first round. Look for all those guys we saw as far as 49ers wanting to get for as far as the edge rusher to see what happens. Nana Vega says, Jimmy did his thing. That's all that matters for me. Jimmy G is a standout, okay? He's not the guy in the 49ers squad that's going to make a bad difference anyway. It's the other guys that got to come together. The offense in general, all the first-round receivers look good. And we saw a Garcon Saturday night, which was good news. And Marquise Goodwin is just not. Marquise Goodwin's going to make a reception for you every game. That's all there is to it. There is no cover in the league that's going to stop Marquise. This is what I love about him. Deshaun says that new rule on hitting with helmets is so trash. They're going to make some adjustments. I understand they're going to take everything that's going on preseason. Their notes are being taken. I'm sure that they knew that the call on Mostert was extremely questionable. Atachu, that was cleanly wrong. Atachu definitely headbutted that guy, and that was the stupidest foul I've ever seen. Bear Siddle said, how is bum like Tyvis Powell able to make the team? He's not going to. If Tyvis makes the team, I'll be shocked. Then look, here's Savage OTD. So I'm going to act like AC didn't miss a big tackle. Yeah, he did. I remember that. And it's so funny because I said, who is number 27? I forgot that was AC. I couldn't believe how bad he missed that. He doesn't normally do that, though. That's why I was shocked out of my mind. He's usually straight money on those tackles. So the 49ers got they'll look at the film and they'll realize they messed up. And it is, Bros Mount says, Kyle, you need to work on your coaching skills. And you know what? In some areas he does. There's some things that need to be called Kyle Shanahan, CJ. That's his guy, too. Kyle should have pulled the bird here. But remember, this is preseason. Kyle wants to get a good look at him before he makes a final decision. And I got a feeling he's making a final decision tonight. You know, Mullens has just got more upside. It's clear as day, isn't it? I don't care who he's playing with. He does have more potential. CJ's going to need a little longer to develop. That's just the bottom line. Akil says, Akil Raju says, do you see Fred Warner starting next year or Brock Coyle? No, Fred will start over Brock. He's way more athletic and can do more things in coverage. Whenever Fred's ready, it's his job. Brock is there to be the backup. And Bayer Central, this is one thing that worries me. We can't rely on Sherm. Should have signed another decent cornerback for depth, not really on a bum undrafted cornerbacks to be. You see, Tavares Moore is probably going to develop. I see him, his potential looks very high. I'm not sure about McFadden. McFadden's not bad, though. I think they'll develop McFadden. He'll stay. He just needs a little time in the pro set. Remember, for a lot of these rookies, everything's moving at a very, very fast speed. When everything slows down for them, they're going to be tough. So Moore and McFadden, I don't see them as being liabilities. I still think that Maben may not be too bad. He'd be my last resort, though. So I'd put Moore, McFadden, Maben. The rest. And we got DJ Reed, but DJ Reed is not. DJ Reed can play at least three. He can punt return. He's got so many things he can do. DJ Reed makes his team. Period. There's no doubt about it. And Rhodes, I like that. I want CJ to develop, but on another team. It's always good to have a good laugh tonight. And Justin McCracken says, I like the game today. It's just that we lost. I wish we would have won it. And even if we would have won it, we didn't really. We didn't do. If we would have lost to Webb, like we would have beat Webb like we should have, then we'd say, look who we beat. I mean, Webb is one of the worst quarterbacks in quarterback history, and all of a sudden he's out there throwing strikes against the defense. So you know. Hey, how long did Rudy last tonight? Each and every week. Rudy, I noticed you get timed out. Should we leave before Rudy gets back? He's only got 300 seconds. J-Run! He says, yes, lots of laugh. Radio was Friday. That's... Oh, man. Justin McCracken, can you please read my message? Did we get Justin McCracken's message? Ready did? All right. Fam, I tell you what, it's late. Let's go ahead and call it a day. I tell you, we're going to come back tomorrow and talk more football, and we're going to focus on some things, in particular as we look over some of the notes and things that are going on, and get some input on that and see how you feel about this and that, and basically make ourselves feel better about losing in the last minute to Webb. What is Webb's first name? Is his name Joe? Joe Webb. Well, Joe Webb had, a minute and 30 seconds? I guess we needed another first down and could have ran the clock down. Fam, Joe didn't have no timeouts. We lost to Joe Webb. Minute and something, no timeouts, touchdown. Okay, there's no point in hurting yourself further. I'll see you tomorrow, fam. Have a great night.